professor, my guiding lore, urged me toward the filmic shore. At temple I turned with eager flame. My short film pole first earned me name, praised by teachers with bold acclaim. Festival screened it, though no prize came. A Hindu classmate showed a chance. 3 months of work, my fate's advanced. In solitude I studied Hamlet's art and dreamed a sui generis part. Aldino, Colombian youth I cast, adopted abroad, tied to Hamlet's past. His uncle Claudius, steeped in greed, denied fair wages, body of colonial need. Body of colonial need. Elsineurs, workers raise the call as Hamlet's ghost proclaimed to all. Reform the law, bring justice fast between virtue and duty. Hamlet's last.
He had of late made many tenders of his affection to me.
Affection.
I don't speak like a green girl, unsifted in such perilous circumstance. I do believe his
I do not know what I should think.
Father, we have decided to marry in honorable fashion.
Aye, fashion, you may call it. Go to, go to.
I know when the blood burns, how prodigal the soul lends the tongue bows. These blazes, Father, give more light than heat. Indeed, I haven't taken them for fire. From this time I will be scattered to Hamlet in a nightly parting. His entrainments will be placed at a higher rate than a command. To parlay for Hamlet, believe so much in him that he is so young that desire alone can unfold his promises. I don't believe his vows, for they are brokers mere, beggars of unholy suits. But I will be better to beguile. This is for all. I would not in plain give more favors to Hamlet until the purpose of my memory be assured by his
The air bites shrewdly. It is very cold.
is a nipping and an eager air.
What hour now?
I think it lacks of 12.
No, it is struck.
What does this mean?
My uncle do wake up tonight and takes his ruse, keeps wassail and the swaggering upspring reels. And as he drains his draughts of Rhenish down, the kettle drum and trumpet the spray out the triumph of his pledge.
Is it a custom?
Mary, it is. But though I am alien here and not to the manner born, it is a custom more honored in the breach than the observance. This heavy head spinning east and west makes us target and comment of other nations. They clap us drunkards, and with Swedish phrase they accuse of drug addiction. And indeed it takes from our income, though performed at height, the pith and marrow of our taxes.
Look, my lord, it comes.
Angels and ministers of grace, defend us. Be thou a spirit of hell for goblin damned. Be thy intents wicked or charitable, thou comest in such a questionable shape that I will speak to thee. I'll call thee Hamlet the man, the father, the trusty, answer me. Let me not burst in ignorance, but tell why thy canonized bones have burst their cerements, why the sepulchre wherein we saw thee quietly inurned had oped his ponderous and marble jaws to cast thee up again. What may this mean, that thou, dead corpse, again in complete cotton revisits thus the glimpses of the moon, making night hideous, and we fools of nature so horridly to shake our disposition with thoughts beyond the reaches of our minds? Say, why is this? Wherefore? What should we do?
Beckons you to go away, to you alone.
Look, with what courteous action it waves you to a more removed ground. But do not go with it.
No, by no means.
It will not speak. Then I will follow it.
Do not, my lord. Why? What should be the fear? I do not set my life in a pin's fee. And for my soul, what can it do to that being a thing immortal as itself? It waves me forth again.
I'll follow it. What if it tempts you toward the flood, my lord, or to the dreadful summit of the cliff that beetles over his face into the sea, and there assume some other horrible form which might deprive your sovereignty of reason and draw you into madness? Think of it. The very place puts toys of desperation without more motive into every brain that looks so many fathoms fathoms to the sea, and hears it roar beneath. It waves me still. Go on, I'll follow thee. Where wilt thou lead me? Mark me. My hour is almost come, when I to sulphurous and tormenting flames must render up myself. Alas, poor ghost, pity me not, but lend thy serious hearing to what I shall unfold. Speak, I'm bound to hear. So art thou to revenge when thou shalt hear, oh God.
Term to walk the night, and for the day confined to fast in fires till the foul crime's done. In my days of exploitation are burnt and purged away, but that I am forbid to tell the secrets of my prison. House, I could a tale unfold whose lightest word would harrow up thy soul, freeze thy young blood, make thy two eyes like stars start from their spheres, and each particular hair to stand on end like wheels upon the fretful porpentine. But this eternal blazon must not be to ears of flesh and blood. List, list, oh list, if thou didst ever thy dear father love. Oh God, revenge this foul and most unnatural murder. Murder most foul, as in the best in but this most foul, strange, and unnatural. Haste me to know it, that I, with wings as swift as meditation, or the thoughts of love may sweep to my revenge. I find thee apt and duller shouldst thou be than the fat weed that roots itself in ease on Lethe wharf. Wouldst thou not stir in this now, Hamlet, here? It's given out that sleeping in my orchard a serpent stung me. So the whole ear of the company is by a forged process of my death rankly abused. The serpent that did sting thy father's life now seats on his throne. Oh, my prophetic son, my incestuous, that adulterate beast, with witchcraft of his wit, with traitorous gifts, a wicked wit and gifts that have the power so to seduce one to his shameful lust, the will of my most seeming virtuous queen. Oh, Hamlet, what a falling off was there from me whose love was of that dignity that it went hand in hand, even with the vow I made to her in marriage, and to decline upon a wretch whose masculine gifts were poorer than those of mine. But virtue, as it never will be moved, though lewdness court it in a shape of heaven, so lust, though to a radiant angel linked, will sate itself in a celestial bed and prey on garbage. But soft, methinks I scent the morning air. Brief, let me be. There is never a villain dwelling in Elsinore, but Claudius, that a ranch knave.
And Hamlet didn't need a ghost coming from the grave to tell him this.
His coward, hesitating soul will deem him an honest ghost. Here he comes. Let's swear we shall never make known what we have seen tonight. What so poor a man as Hamlet is, his time is disjointed, out of frame.
Ophelia, in thy pleasures be all my lacks remembered. When can I lie again in your lap?
Your head upon my lap.
I don't mean country matters. My fair thought is to lie between your legs.
What is this? You are to marry today, Hamlet.
Who your only jig maker? What should a man do but be merry? With my doublet all embraced, my stockings fouled, unguarded and down jived to my ankle, pale as my shirt, my knees knocking each other, and with a look so piteous and purport, as if I had been loosed out of hell to speak of mad for thy love.
I do not know, but truly I do fear it.
What's that?
He took me by the wrist and held me hard. Then goes he to the length of all his arm, and with his other hand thus o'er his brow he falls to such perusal of my face as he would draw it long. Stayed he so at last a little, and thrice his head thus waving up and down he raised a sigh so piteous and profound as it did seem to shatter all his bulk, and his being that done, he lets me go, and with his head over his shoulder turned, he seemed to find his way without his eyes, for on the street he went without their help, and to the last bended their light on me.
This is the very ecstasy of love, whose violent property foredoes itself and leads the will to desperate undertakings, as often as any passion on earth that does afflict our desire. I am glad you gave him hard words of late.
I only repelled his messages and denied his access to me. Could the denial of love make so mad a man? I am sorry that with better heed and judgment I had not quoted him. I feared he did but trifle and meant to wreck our likeness.
Beshrew your jealousy by heaven, it is as proper to our age to cast beyond ourselves in our opinions, as it is common for the younger sort to lack discretion.
This must be known by the trustees, which being kept close might move more grief to hide than hate to utter.
Dear Rosencrantz and Guildenstern, moreover that we much did long to see you the need we have to use. You did provoke our hasty sending.
Something have you heard of Hamlet's transformation? So call it, since nor the exterior nor the inward man resembles what it was. But it should be more than his father's death that thus has put him so much from the understanding of himself I cannot dream of. I entreat you both that being of so young days brought up with him and sit so neighborhood to his youth and behavior, that you vouchsafe your rest here in Philadelphia some little time, so by your companies to draw him on to pleasures and to gather so much as from occasion you may glean, whether art to us unknown afflicts him thus that opened lies within our remedy.
Dear Rosencrantz and Guildenstern, moreover that we much did long to see you the need we have to use. You did provoke our hasty sending, ladies. He has much talked of you, and sure I am. To women there are not living to whom he more adheres, if it will please you to show us so much gentry and goodwill as to expend your time with us a while for the supply and profit of our company.
I hope our visitation will receive such thanks as fits a tycoon's remembrance. Thanks, Rosencrantz and gentle Guildenstern.
I beseech you instantly to visit my too much changed son.
Where love is great, the littlest doubts are fear. Where little fears grow great, great love grows there.
brain of mine hunts not the trail of policy. So sure as it has used to do that, I have found the very cause of Hamlet's lunacy.
You are still the father of good news.
Oh, speak of that I do long to hear.
First, let me inform you of our suit against Fortinbras. Investments, Hamlet's news shall be the fruit to that great feast.
How has he found the head and source of all my son's distemper?
I doubt it is no other but the main, his father's death and our arresting marriage.
The government has suppressed Fortinbras' interest in Bolivia and Colombia, which to our Minister of Businesses appear to be a preparation against great multinational company. But better looked into, he truly found it was against Elsinore investments. Fortinbras trustees, in brief, received an order to pay us $800,000 in fines, and to make a bow before the court, nevermore to attempt undermine our interest in those lucrative countries by suborning their variable attorneys.
It likes us well.
Well-ended business, indeed, my liege and madam, to expostulate.
What majesty should be, what duties.
Why day is day, night's night, and time is time. We're nothing but to waste night, day, and time. Therefore, since brevity is the soul of wit, and tediousness the limbs and outward flourishes, I will be brief. Your noble son is mad.
More matter with less art.
That he is mad. It's true, it's true, it's pity. And pity, it's true, a foolish figure. But farewell it, for I will use no art mad. Let us grant him then. And now remains that we find out the cause of this effect, or rather say the cause of this defect. For this effect defective comes by cause. Thus it remains, and the remainder thus perpendile. I have a daughter, a psychologist of this enterprise, who in her duty has given me this.
To the celestial and my soul's idol, the most beautified Ophelia.
That's an ill phrase, a vile phrase. Beautified is a vile phrase, but you should hear the
Came this from Hamlet to her?
Good madam, stay a while, machines are faithful.
This has my daughter shown me according to her professional duty, and she has more tapes of his soliciting as they fell out by psychiatric appointments all given to her ear. But how she had received his love.
What do you think of me? I would fain prove I'm your more faithful and constant laborer.
But what can we think when you have seen this hot love on the wing? As I perceived it, I must tell you that.
What might you or my dear Claudius here think if I had given my heart a winking, mute and dumb, or looked upon this love with idle sight? What might you think? No, I went straight to work, and Ophelia deemed Hamlet is out of his star. This must not be, and she decided to lock herself from his resort. Date, but other men received no calls from him, which done he repulsed. A short tale to make, fell into a sadness, then into a fast, thence to a watch, thence into a weakness, and by this declension into the madness wherein now he raves. And all we mourn for.
Do you think of this?
It may be very like.
Have there been such a time? I'd fain know that Ophelia has positively diagnosed schizophrenia when it proved otherwise.
Not that I know.
Take this from this, if this be otherwise. If circumstances lead me, I will find where within the center.
How may we try it further?
Mark the encounter, if he loves her not.
How sadly you look reading.
You are a fishmonger, ha, ha, ha.
Not I, my lord. Ha, 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 ha.
Then I wish you were so honest a man.
Honest. Ha, 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 ha.
Aye, sir, as this world goes, to be honest is to be one man picked out of 10,000.
That's very true, sir.
For if the sun breed maggots in a dead dog, being a god-kissing carrion, have you a daughter?
Yes, I have. Let her not walk in the sun. Conception is a blessing, but not as your daughter may conceive. How say you by that? Still harping on my daughter? Truly in my youth I suffered much extremity for love. Very near this. What do you read, boy? Words, words, words! What is the matter?
Between who?
I mean the matter that you read upon a maggot.
Slander, sir. For matter says here that old men have gray beards, that their faces are wrinkled, their eyes purging thick amber and plum tree gum, and that they have a plentiful lack of wit, together with most weak hands. Ha ha ha.
Though this be madness, yet there is method in it. Will you walk along our ring?
and sometimes his replies are
a happiness that often madness hits on, which reason and sanity could not so prosperously be delivered of.
You cannot, sir, take from me anything that I will more willingly part withal, except my life, except my life, except my life.
These tedious old fools, girls, how do you both?
As the indifferent children of the earth, happy in that we are not over, happy of fortune's cap we are not, the very bottom,
Nor the soles of her shoe.
neither.
Then you live about her waist, or in the middle of her favors,
Sure, her private suite.
in the secret parts of fortune, oh, most true. She is a whore. What news?
None, my lord, the world grows on it.
Then doomsday is near, but I know your news is not true. What have you, my ex-lovers, deserved at the lands of fortune, that she sends you to prison hither?
Prison.
Pennsylvania is a prison,
Then is the world one?
a goodly one, in which there are many confines, wards, and dungeons. Pennsylvania being one of the worst.
We think not so.
Why then this is none to you, for there is nothing either good or bad, but thinking makes it so. To me, it is a prison.
Your bitterness makes it one. This is too narrow for your mind.
Oh God, I could be bounded in a nutshell and count myself a king of infinite space, were it not that I have bad dreams.
Which dreams indeed are greed, for the very substance of greed is merely the shadow of a dream.
A dream itself is but a shadow.
Truly, and I hold greed of so airy and light a quality that it is but a shadow.
Then are our beggars' bodies and our judges and outstretched investors the beggar shadows. Shall we to the bank? For by my faith I cannot reason.
We'll wait upon you.
No such matter. I will not sort you with the rest of my guards. For to speak to you like an honest man, I am most dreadfully cared. But in the beaten way of friendship, what make you at Philadelphia?
To visit you.
Beggar that I am even poor in thanks, but I thank you. And sure, dear, too dear, a halfpenny were you not sent for. Is it your own inclining? Is it a free visitation? Come deal, justly with me. Come, nay, speak. Why, anything but to the purpose, you whose modesties have not craft enough to color. I know the owners of the company, and it was the president, my uncle, who sent for you.
To what end?
That you must teach me. But let me conjure you by the rights of our fellowship, by the consonancy of our youth, by the obligation of our ever-preserved love, and by what more dear a better proposer could charge you withal. Be even and direct with me, whether you were sent for or no.
What say you?
Nay then, I have an eye of you. If you love me, hold not off.
My lord, we were sent for.
I will tell you why, so shall my anticipation prevent your discovery, and your secrecy to my step-parents won't be stained with treason. I have of late, but wherefore I know not. Forgone all custom of my exercises, lost all my mirth, and indeed it goes so heavily with my disposition that this goodly frame, the earth, seems to me a sterile promontory, this most excellent canopy, the air. Look you this brave o'erhanging firmament, this majestical roof fretted with golden fire. Why, it appears no other thing to me than a foul and pestilent congregation of vapors. What a piece of work is a woman! How noble in reason, how infinite in faculty, in form and moving, how express and admirable in action, how like an angel in apprehension, how like a god, the beauty of the world, the paragon of animals, and yet to me, what is this quintessence of dust? Woman delights not me. you're smiling, you seem to say so.
There was no such stuff in my thoughts.
What then did you laugh when I said, woman delights not me?
Think if you delight not in women, what Lenten entertainment the players shall receive from you. They have answered your demands to perform one of your poems.
After your death you were better. Have a bad epitaph than my poetic ill report while you
Être ou ne pas être, voilà la question. S'il est plus noble pour l'esprit de souffrir, les pierres et les flèches d'une fortune outrageante, ou de prendre les armes contre une mer de tourments, et s'y opposant, les abolir, mourir, dormir, rien de plus, et dire qu'avec ce sommeil, nous mettons fin aux peines, aux mille déceptions, héritées par la chair, voilà une conclusion. Dévotement souhaiter mourir, dormir, dormir, peut-être, rêver. L'obstacle, car dans ce sommeil de la mort, quels songes viendront une fois franchis ce tumulte mortel, voilà ce qui nous arrête, voilà ce respect qui prolonge tant les calamités. Sans cela, qui supporterait les coups de fouet, les outrages du temps, les injustices de l'oppresseur, l'arrogance du superbe, les tourments d'un amour méprisé, l'insolence des magistrats et le dédain que le mérite le plus patient endure de l'homme vil, quand on pourrait trouver repos d'un simple couteau qui voudrait porter tant de fardeaux, gémir et suer sous le poids d'une vie accablante, si ce n'était la